herbicides containers recycling program is already implemented at Sarawak. The objective is to ensure the disposal of empty herbicide container can be handled properly to keep the environmental welfare in accordance with the requirement of good agricultural practice.
Disposal of herbicide is defined as the disposal of the herbicide waste, such as wash water and expired herbicides and its empty containers. Disposal of herbicide requires high cost and detailed planning in terms of financial. Hence, proper planning of purchase and usage need to be done to avoid excess of herbicide. The following things are strictly prohibited: throwing herbicide into water sources such as river, sea, and lake. Bury of herbicide into the soil. And use of herbicide other than intended purpose as stated on the label. Disposal procedure for herbicide containers. There are several options for disposing of herbicide containers. First, recycle. Herbicide containers of HDPE type must be rinsed 3 times and punched to be recycled if there are any recycling program facilities. Second, return to the manufacturer. Empty herbicide containers can be returned to the herbicide manufacturer. Third, sent to chemical waste disposal center. All empty herbicide containers can be sent to chemical waste disposal center that is certified by the Department of Environment. The following are steps on how to rinse the container for 3 times. Pour herbicide waste into spray container, allow dripping of herbicide and wait for another 30 seconds. Fill quarter section of the container with clean water. Close the container with the lid.
Okay.
Point the nozzle at container to the left and shake for 30 seconds. Pour rinse water into spraying container. Fill quarter section of the container with clean water for second rinsing. Close the container with the lid. Shake the containers and then pour rinse water into spraying container. Repeat the same rinsing steps for third rinsing. Wash outer section of the container and punch the container to make a hole. Lastly, put the container upside down and let it dry before sending to the collection center.
There is no such thing as away. When we throw anything away, it must go somewhere. Let's be part of the solution, not part of the pollution.